How many of you have played the legendary game called Dustborn? Huh? Anyone? Anyone? Because we have good friend of the channel who has me blocked right now, and CEO of Red Thread Games, the company behind the legendary Dustborn, Ragnar Tornquist, posting on X saying, in case you missed our announcement 2 weeks ago, we're making a new game. Hello Sunshine is a mystery survival RPG for 1 or 2 players, coming soon to Steam. Check out the teaser trailer featuring actual in-game footage, and please wishlist. Now, full disclosure, I have not watched this video. I was waiting all day to have a reaction on stream with this because I'm like, I don't want to have any kind of like emotion breaking stuff. I want to be surprised while I watch this with you guys. So this is Hello Sunshine from the Dustborn developer. Looks like they're going for some sort of Fallout aesthetic. Obviously, first thing you notice, girl boss of a darker skin tone, and yeah, okay, but completely covered with mask up. Okay. Tiger King says your tax dollars at work. The other thing about this is I'll talk about it after this, but I am curious to know how much money they received from the government to create this game. All right, so we have one of those giant robot fighting games. Jay Watt says, not gonna lie, doesn't look bad so far. Jeremy M says, looks like a Iron Giant ripoff. Follow. Non-binary robots. What? Okay, so that's the trailer. And it looks like it's being made in Unreal, but Ragnar replied to this guy saying, this is an indie game and won't be priced anywhere near as high as AAA games. So you may be able to afford it even at the non-discounted price. So I am curious because this is coming from Ragnar, who, like I said, has me blocked. This guy is a hardcore Wookiee, has major TDS. He is in, I believe, is he Norway? I can't remember exactly where he is, but he's definitely not in America, but he really hates Trump, and he really, really hates Republicans. And it's just very strange that his games get funded by the local government and taxpayer dollars. So shout out to Savvy, because this is where I actually heard about this. As I saw this on my feed, she said, 2 questions. As your 0% get queen, who holds her rank as best Dustborn player to ever be born in Dust, can I have early access? And 2, will this one be funded with government tax dollars? Well, I can tell you, Savvy, by asking that question right there, it's probably going to say, nope, I don't want to give that person early access. Should have just said this. To see what he responded with. Benjamin Long said it's probably going to be just this horrific abomination like their previous atrocity. Well, here's the thing. I have a hard time, even if this game is like completely non-woke, I have a hard time supporting it because I know the developer and I know their intentions are, and I don't trust anything about them. And if we have a game that's being developed and created by more tax dollars, I have a lot of concerns with that. I do. I really do. I'm not going to lie. The game does look pretty decent. And he says gameplay or in-game footage. He doesn't say gameplay. That's actually that could be a play on words, saying actual in-game footage. But is that actual gameplay, or is this just a video from the footage of the game? But yeah, this game is called Hello Sunshine, and the funny thing is, when I was doing some research on it, first thing I saw was this. I was like, oh, they have their own website called Hello Sunshine. I was like, wait, what is this? Changing the narrative for women? Founded by Reese Witherspoon to shine a light on where women are now and help them chart a new path forward. And then I was like, there's no way this is not a coincidence. Like they had to have some sort of connection to this, or there's some sort of code in the words, because this guy is such a wokey. And then when I type in the name of the game, this is what comes up. I can't. I really can't. As far as Hello Sunshine on Steam, they say it's a survival mystery set in the ruins of a corporate empire. Walk in the shadow of a giant robot during the sweltering days. Stay close to keep warm during the cold nights. So it's basically the Iron Giant, the game. Scavenge, craft, upgrade, and piece together the broken puzzle of a world ruled by machines that refuse to shut down. Publisher developer, Red Thread Games. Let's take a look at some of these images shared here. Okay, so that's an in-game footage. It's just weird because this looks hardcore indie with the, like, it looks made for like kids. You know what I mean? With the menu and the writing, the Sanskrit writing, whatever. But then the game itself doesn't match that. It's very strange. Like, this looks great, but the menu looks terrible. I mean, just being honest. So, yeah, the menu looks very Dustborn-ish. I agree. So this is a game I'll definitely be keeping my eye on for obvious reasons. And see if they give any additional info. 2 curators have reviewed this. Okay, no, they're just talking about what they think it is. Okay. So yeah. That's Red Thread Games. I'm very curious to know how much money they made from the government to put this together, because in my humble opinion, this company should not exist anymore. It's a hardcore wokey pushing an agenda, being supplemented by grants from the government, and that shit needs to stop. But anyways, I'll leave that there.